Well, welcome back. Former Vice President Dick Cheney has died, and he served as former President George Bush's cabinet from 2001 to 2009. Now, he was no stranger to South Dakota. Tonight, we take a look back at the former vice president's connections and his time in KELOLAND. Dick Cheney of Wyoming had been in Washington politics for 30 years. He worked in the White House, was a congressman, and then was named Secretary of Defense. During his time in charge of the military, he visited Ellsworth Air Force Base.
I would expect that Ellsworth will continue to be an important part of our defense infrastructure, if you will, for a long time to come.
In the 2000 election, George W. Bush tapped Cheney to be his running mate.
Dick Cheney, a man of great integrity, sound judgment, and experience.
There were two things that would draw Cheney to South Dakota. The first was, of course, politics, where he campaigned on behalf of fellow Republicans like John Thune.
We know that we can depend on John Thune to give our fighting men and women the yes vote they deserve.
He's a guy, I think, who connects and relates well to people in South Dakota and shares a lot of our same values. And so I think the fact that he is willing to come out here and help us raise money and make appearances in South Dakota is important.
The other reason he came to South Dakota was hunting.
I do spend a little time over here chasing your pheasants.
Cheney was an avid sportsman, and it was not uncommon to see Air Force Two landing in Sioux Falls. Well, all those years ago, Cheney had praise for Thune, a rising star in the Republican Party. Today, it was Thune who spoke about Cheney on the Senate floor.
I enjoyed having him in South Dakota and showing off some of what our state has to offer. Mr. President, my thoughts and prayers today are with his wife Lynn, with his two beloved daughters, and with his 7 grandchildren.
Now, on at least 2 occasions, Cheney spent Election Day in South Dakota cornfields looking to bag his limit. As he retired from politics, Cheney's pheasant hunting trips to South Dakota became less public. He was 84 at the time of his death.